Mic test. Oh, there it is. Oh, what's going on, y'all? It's time for some price action. Happy Monday. It's been a hot minute. I had a little bit of a family emergency last week. Sorry about missing a couple streams, but we're back. And price action just decided to follow through, of course, on those days. How beautiful is that? Very nice weekly close, getting all kinds of PA in the correct direction. Bulls really regaining their dominance here, looking pretty damn sexy out of this consolidation. Oh, let's see. What are we on? Oh, yeah, we didn't even do the intro. It's no noise time. What is it? 3:49 already. It's 2:12 at about 11:20 in the AM. Man, just I got so excited. I just skipped all that because I wanted to talk about Bitcoin's pamping. And not just Bitcoin markets, stocks. There's a lot of stuff that's pumping, man. Even it's so bullish today that VIX is even pumping. It's just that bullish. It's one of those kind of days. If you notice, though, we are not over 420 on TNX. That's something I'm really eyeballing right now, especially with all this, uber euphoric bullish price action. I mean, Russell's up 2% today, trying to catch up to the markets. You got NASDAQ trying to break the 2008 trend line. This is this line right here that goes to the base of 2008 all the way back and is respected numerous times. And we're literally trying to overtake it right now. So that's pretty wild. Impressive, nonetheless, by the bulls. How sustainable is it? Well, that's the question on everybody's mind, ain't it? Let's start at the top. We'll get to the majors here in a second. All right, let's see. Total market cap. This is definitely worth a gander. Look at this. We got 2 open and closes above this doji. Very important. We were talking about this last week that we need to see this get over this little 169, 170 area, and we did get that since the last video, which is, I guess I haven't done one in like a week now. So again, sorry about that. But man, looking super sexy above this swing high at 172-ish. Very nice. Let's see, total 2. Total 2 is not. Once this starts getting open and closes above here too at about 830-ish. This is just the altcoin, so it's excluding Bitcoin. Market cap, man, that would be also uber bullish icing or cherry. I don't know. Whatever analogy fits best there. Insert here. But back to Bitcoin specifically, man, just beautiful run. Now, this is pretty vertical. And again, since we haven't talked in a while, don't sleep on these damn vol flashes. You probably like, oh, whatever, bro. Vol flashes are dumb. All right, well, here we go. We talked about this on Monday. Hadn't seen this. I was like, get ready for a move probably within the week or so. And remember, these are directionless, but of course we do have to lean a little bit bullish just because of structure and stuff like that. But regardless, very nice. The vol flash does not play around, man. It really does not. Great, great indicator. Everyone should have it on their chart. Regardless of any of that, let me say regardless again, because apparently that's my favorite word. Or irregardless, as some people would say. That kind of jimmies me, dude. I don't like, what, dude? Irregardless? Does that... It's like a double negative. Anyway, who cares? I'm about to fall on a rant on that shit. But this is really straight vertical. This is super aggressive. Let's see. Volume is kind of there, but it's a little above average on the initial start of this, but nothing that crazy. I mean, oscillators do look really good, though. Let's go to the weekly real quick. Oh, goodness. Let's move that over here. Yeah, oscillators still look good. And, man, this chrono cross right here on a weekly is so sexy. I mean, this is just uber bullish over like 42,000. There's just no other way to slice it. It looks super good. Again, and, like we talked about, what flips my mind to not look great? Well, mainly at this point now, it's going to be probably weeklies open and closing below the 21 EMA, since we're kind of getting a little bit excited and taking out 44 and attempting to take out 48,000 also. If this weekly opens and closes above 48K, my goodness, man, that would be uber bullish. And don't forget, the halvening is coming right up here in mid-April, so not that far away, a couple months now. Pretty crazy. It's already upon us. This red line will approach us fast, as each candle that prints is only 1 week. So how many of that is it technically? 63 days. Look at that. All right, let's go back to the daily. Just beautiful candles, man. Looks super bullish. I mean, you already know it's uber bullish above 48. The next point of resistance on this is about mid 50s, 55, 56, somewhere in there. Let's go to futures, see if they're agreeing. Beautiful close on Friday, and also just getting continuation. I mean, this shit looks super good, man. It really does. I think the only thing that really stalls this, if in March, I know I don't even want to say this, but the stupid Fed wants to keep raising, or they do raise, or any of that kind of narrative, TNX getting over 420, those are going to put a lot of headwinds on crypto and just bullish rallies in stock market in general, but right now it's just hovering right under it. So until that breaks, it's kind of whatever. And again, GBDC for the win. We talked about this shit on Monday. What the absolute hell is magical with GBDC? It was the only thing that was bullish still, and very bullish structure, mind you. We talked about that last Monday about how it's just floating and making higher highs and just sitting atop structure. Most everything else is inside of it or even beneath it a little bit. But not GBDC. It wins again. I don't know what the hell it is. We've talked about this a lot on the show, and it's the Oracle, I guess. GBDC is the Oracle. I don't even like to say stuff like that because I kind of hate or loathe the digital currency group and everything about Grayscale and all the people involved. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. I have to be not biased, I guess is the word. Unbiased, not biased, whatever. Y'all get the point. Ethereum, what is Unicorn Man doing? Is he riding the unicorn to the moon? It kind of looks like it. Beautiful weekly close yesterday. Getting some follow through already. Let's jump to the daily. Let's see here. Man, we're like way afar from the 200 there. That's kind of interesting. But man, the weekly, beautiful. This is BAF above this 24 pivot. Target is about 2,700. So this is just kind of following with that bullish continuation idea from last week and actually many weeks before that, just because we've been in a range for so long. Yay, ranges. There is a little bit of a resistance right here, about 26. But ultimately, this, I mean, if bulls can't make it to 27 on this push, that's weak as fuck. But we probably are going to see this week, I would imagine, here in the next couple of days. Because that's only like 5% more or something like that. The futures agreeing with all of that too. Oh my gosh, hold on. Really want to see a weekly open and close above this trend line cross, which is 25.50. We cannot technically do that this week, so it would have to be next week because the body is already opening below here at 25 flat. Is that splitting hairs? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I mean, if this was a really big candle and closed like above 27, on Sunday, then, or on Friday, sorry, because this is the futures, then maybe we can be like, oh, okay, shit, that's BAF, dude. That's the new saying, BAF, dude. It's BAF. Well, until it goes the other way. Well, I guess it's both, right? I guess it's BAF in both cases. Well, that's kind of confusing now. Anyway, now you might be wondering if you're a fan of the show and watch a lot. We talk about when we break ranges on Mama Bear, it's time to go altcoin hunting. Now, oh, sorry, I accidentally hit the button on my mic there. So, is it time for altcoin hunting now? I would say absolutely it is. I mean, there's a lot of coins that are kind of sitting on lows. I mean, look at Litecoin. I mean, even taking the risk all the way down here is 10%, and you're looking for 20 probably percent minimum. So 2 to 1, easy peasy managements right here now. Especially ratcheting down to dailies, you're gonna have real good support candles and tighter structures. I mean, ETC, look at this. This bitch looks like it wants to pimp hard, especially if Ethereum breaks, or taps 27. This probably is going to 28 to, 31, something like that. I mean, this is the time where you wait and be patient and let Mama Bear and Unicorn Shirt Man guide you and show you kind of the bullish way, if you will. That is the gospel of the chart or something, is kind of what that sounded like. Anyway, XRP, beautiful. If this hammer candle closes like this over the 21, especially a little bit bigger, maybe closing over like 53, like 54 would look very sexy. Coming back over this trend line, that would be considered a false breakdown, which it already technically looks like to me. We kind of mentioned this on the last couple videos. If this would be a false breakdown, it would just stall here and still make a higher low off of all this, higher low, higher lows. And we are doing that. So this is actually a pretty good one. And what do we got? Only 5%. And this is probably another easy 2 to 1. And if Bitcoin gets real comfy and stays above 48K this whole week, we're probably going to see some pretty large moves in shitcoinlandia. Same kind of structure here, same shit. So almost everything that applied to XRP applies to its little baby cousin, Stellar. The only thing it has a little bit worse is structure on the EMAs. But other than that, and I guess just overall, actually, it kind of does. But hey, this is deep retrace. It kind of looks like. Let's go look real quick. Oh, look at that. Perfect deep retrace. It's 886, 786. We talk about that all the time on the stream. That is considered deep retrace and fib. And as long as bulls kind of hold that, that is actually a very good long entry once you get back above 786. So anyway, there's so many little ways to skin the cat like that, man. Very nice on Tron. It's been looking nice. I mean, ain't shit different on this. It's bullish as hell above 12 cents. It's easy peasy on that one. Look at Dot. Dot's looking kind of good, getting the 21 back over the 55, rolling up. No Momo on the oscillators quite yet, but again, Bitcoin just went up and its dominance is rallying really hard, so it's not surprising. The limelight is on Mama Bear right now. That's all good. It will come off of her in due time and pump and shine the light on all these other shit coins, if you will. ADA, oh man, this looks real good. Breaking through. This looks super bullish above 52 cents. Very nice setups here on some of these charts. Link, dude. Link actually said suck it before everything else did. Link and Tron. And I guess what's the other ones? Probably Ordinals. Stacks. There's like 5 or so, 10 maybe, that are just an uber bullish structure. This is one of them. It has been for a hot minute. It went sideways for almost 2 years, just accumulation like crazy. Wyckoff accumulation pattern all the way through. Very beautiful. Here's the spring. Bam, there you go. And then launching out of here, I mean, this is just a super sexy chart. Uber bullish, long term above 17. Short term about 19-ish. So, man, what's the target on this? I already have it drawn at 24.20. Of course it is. What else would it be? EOS. Damn, Dan's trying to do something. That damn Dan. Let's see. Looks pretty good above 72 cents. Maybe this one has a little run. And if Mama Bear keeps it up, all of them going to have runs. Hey, Bitcoin Cash. There it is. There it is. I missed that one yesterday. Man, we were talking about how good this chart looked consolidation-wise with these little incremental higher highs. On the other side, higher highs and incremental higher lows. Beautiful looking chart. Nice to see some follow through on that. Let's go to the weekly. Oh, yeah, sexy. Look how it's grinding that 21. Obvious major resistance at about $300. But over 300, next target's just shy of, you guessed it, 420. BSV's oh man, this one's about to pimp, dudes. This one looks real good. BSV above 76. We finally regained that level. This is what we've been talking about on BSV for a while. While it was underneath this horizontal for a second, bears could not get any momentum to the downside. In fact, lost it fairly quickly with making these higher lows, over the latter part of January. Very sexy back above 76. Pretty much 100 is probably the shorter term target on this. And if Mama Bear stays above that level, we're probably hitting 130s. I know people are like, what the hell, dude? But this is all you got to do. You just got to be patient. Don't forget that, like in trading, sitting on your hands and sitting on cash or cash equivalents is a position. You don't always have to be exposed to the markets. Oh, good old XMR, whatever, delisting here, something like that. Oh, brutal. That one did catch you. Every once in a while, you do get caught off guard. That is definitely one of them. XMR's chart just kind of has been real funky for a long time. Nasty spaghetti EMAs, but man, yeah, that one definitely surprised, I think, most of the market there. A little 36% dump fest because it's going off something I don't remember. That is probably one of the instances where news was applicable, which is very rare, I'd say, in the single-digit category. But nice reaction by the bulls the next day. And if this can kind of just hold, right around the 120-ish area and Mama Bear stays bid, this probably will keep going to the upside. Maybe it's a dip buying opportunity. Zcash, man, Zcash, look at this. This is a sleeper. I don't know what's up with privacy coins. But they've been shitty for a long time. but this is a very nice bump and run pattern off of this bumping over it, running a little bit. This could turn into mega bullish structure back above 24 bucks. Dash, it's almost doing it. It is making higher lows, like ascending triangle type thing. This does look fairly good as long as it's oh man, staying above this swing load about 26.5. Looks good. Doge, oh man, the Dogeling's waking up too. This looks pretty sexy if this closes like this. Obviously, major resistance at 9, and then a little bit at 10. And then after that, it's really moonshot to 14, 20. You already know. Let's see. Wait, STX. Is that no? We're on. Wait, I skipped STX. Oh, of course, Stacks is pumping. You've got ordinal crap, beautiful structure, looked very good above that mid 130s, like we talked about. Boom! I hope some of y'all got this price action, man. Beautiful stuff here. True, very nice. Back above this. This looks very good above 5 cents. Super sexy. XRD. Look at this. Held its low. This bitch is gonna pump, man. I just kind of feel it. I got my feelings involved now. That's great. That's how you make money. Just kidding, obviously. But this does look really good, and we're just grinding on that trend line, man. It's pretty much got to do something in the next, like this month, really. And I would not be surprised to wake up in by the end of this week or early next week and have this bitch all the way at 5 cents or something. V-Chain pumping. Let's go. Very bullish above 3 pennies. Adam, let's go. We're coming to fruition. All these need for follow through is Bitcoin to stay above 48,000. That's literally it. That's all you have to watch. Super easy trading right now. Don't overthink this shit. Beautiful on Ton, pumping. Look at all these vol flashes on a daily too. Here's some right before the dump. Oh shit, it does work. And here's some right before the pump. Oh shit, look at that. Mega resistance at 240. And then we'll have to kind of see because that has been getting the lower high structure pushed down on it. Matic, beautiful pump as well. Let's get it in. Just hold 48,000, Mama Bear. Looks good above 80 cents. All right, to the traditional markets. Man, you cannot keep a good bull down. Since October, pretty much everything is rallying since they said we're going to start cutting rates and blah, blah, blah. It sucks that the Fed has that much pull on the economies, or on the markets, I should say, not the economy. But it is what it is. Who cares? We just like to read price here. And this is also testing its old school 2008 low from this purple trend line. Oh, I'm sorry, not 2008 low. I'm mixing these up with NASDAQ with its 2020 trend line. So the majors are really trying to regain lots of bullish momentum and keep it sustained for just aggressive upside moves. And this is pretty freaking wild. I don't think anyone thought we'd start the year out of this, especially NASDAQ did like 40, 50% last year or something. Doesn't even matter. Let's keep going. Moonshot. 5250 is the next mega resistance on this chart right here. Above 4,900 looks great. NASDAQ is regaining. Here's that trend line that goes all the way back. This is the one that I cross-referenced there. It goes all the way back to the 2008 bottoms and was respected a few times. You can see here, and then it got rejected, and it took better half of a year to kind of consolidate out of that. Here, we're actually above it now. So this is literally bullish AF above 17.5. Looks very good. The Dow looking super sexy here above about 38.5. Looks good. Russell is the nice one, catching up to the other ones. It's about to be over this magenta candle of doom. Very beautiful. Obviously, look at this, going to that 2060 area and hitting resistance immediately. That is a very serious pivot point. Let's ratchet down to the 3 hour. Yeah, but as long as we're kind of hovering above like 2020, 2030-ish, this is very constructive for the bulls. Let's see where the deep retrace is, because that'll be interesting. It looks like we're actually close. Yeah, we are in it right now. So, yeah, there you go. That 2060 to 2074-ish. As long as we're kind of below that, you could argue this is like going to be rug pulled, but it does look really good. Let's see if this week we can build up and not get rug pulled. So that is definitely a concern for sure. Especially because we talked about last week when, Russell did everything, this fake out move here. So Although the structure here is very different. Looks very good. Oh, and look at this. When we plotted this little funny thing, it's like, oh, we're already getting it in 4%. This is the targets I've had for by election time. By the end of this year, probably late summer, we're probably going to hit one of these extremes. It's kind of my feeling on the markets. Anyway, VIX also going up a little bit. Everything's so bullish, up, but it's just way down on the lows though. So man, just beat the hell up. Oil, nice rally off of this. Looks very good above 74 handle, like upper 74s. Obviously, you can see that 200 is no joke in the 77 handle. So kind of in a little 74, 77 handle, and either one of those breaks will get continuation likely to that side. Kind of looks a little bit more bullish though. This kind of looks like more like a fake breakdown. Oops, wait, I don't need notes on there. Poor Nat Gas, it is Dump Fest 3000. I mean, holy shit. Not cold at all. Fake cold winter. Look, oh, everybody, it's going to be so cold. My weather app told me it's, just kidding. Brutal move on Nat Gas, man. Nat Gas is mean, dude. I rarely trade it. And that's kind of why. You just never know. Bonds on the cusp of breaking down. If that happens, oh man, 10-year is already doing it. This is the chart I think to really be watching how rates play out over the next couple of weeks, because there is that mid-March meeting where they say that they are going to cut, although it's only like 50-something% chance now. So when you have that doesn't happen often. Usually it's like 90% plus of what the Fed fund futures are rating at, and now we have one that's like 50 something. So we got some fuckery potentially coming up here. All right, very nice on Dixie. Looks great above 104. Let's go to gold. Oh, gold. Symmetrical triangle up here. You can see, and we're at the apex pretty much. And you're probably like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Let me see. Oh God. Well, let me try to draw it better. What the hell, man? All right, whatever. Y'all get the idea. Something like that. And we're already pretty much at the apex. They usually break around here. That is a neutral pattern. At the tops of business like this, you could weigh a little, like a slight bullish bias. But, anything below 2,000 again, this shit's trash. Y'all already know what's up. Same shit, different day. Until it gets comfy above 2,100 as well. It's kind of like cautiously bullish here. 2250 is the floor, getting defended again on silver. It really needs to hold 2250 or watch out to the downside. If it doesn't hold that, then we're probably 20 handle somewhere. And then, of course, below 20s is nasty. We could flash to the mid-teens. I don't think that's in store right now, though. This is, metals are just such slow movers. And we're still holding that 2250 very well. So interesting nonetheless. 950, who cares? 1,100, really 1,000 now. Who cares? Let's go over to pump it time. I bet it's pumping over here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Pampies everywhere in the miner space. Let's go to our miner index. See where we're sitting at here. Wow. Holy smokes. Dude, these miners rallied hard last week. Jeebus. We're about to make new highs. We're already over 800. Man, this is kind of sus. I'm not going to lie. That's a little sus. But hey, maybe it's just we're about to go into manic mode here, entering manic happening mode. Man, if we rally too hard into the happening, I'm going to be very sus on that price action, and I will probably sell that as a sell the news event. Because most of the time you rally up to it and you kind of go flat and sideways for a little bit, maybe a little range building while you just go through the halving, and it's kind of a non-event for the most part until later. But, I've showed that on the halving chart a bunch of times. And so if we rally super hard and up to it, let me just show you all the damn chart. Y'all know what chart it is, but we're going to show it. Yeah, so generally it rallies well before it and then kind of like rallies before it and just chops through it. This was COVID, so kind of just ignore that and pretend it's just been in this range. That's kind of an outlier, right? So, man, there you go. Chops through it, just goes sideways and then rallies like a few months later or something. Even here, back when it first started, it did the same kind of pattern. So, it'd be nice probably to just chop through right here between like 42 and 52 and go sideways. That would actually be perfect behavior for a nice continuation run on Bitcoin. But if we say we rally to like 60 something thousand by the end of March, man, especially actually before the Fed meeting, if we rally that hard before the Fed meeting, I'd be real sus on that price action. Just, my 2 cents there. All right, back to the regular chart. Man, just beast mode, dude. Micro strategy is all the wow. Holy crap. What a freaking move. Man, back's not up. Back got smashed on. What was that? Last Thursday, down 40%. Oh, ouch. Guess they're going to go bankrupt or something, probably. I don't know what else they could have said. That's probably what happened. But hey, Bulls caught the low here. So maybe if it can build up over 90 cents, potentially, this might be in the realm of cores, though. So definitely going to be higher risk playing around with that. Top traded, what's NVIDIA doing? Is it already going to its next target? Yep, it sure is. Because it doesn't matter. Next target is 820. Yeah, we don't have no time to stall. We just moon it up, boys. And after that, I don't even know. It's just infinity. It's like, what the hell, dude? Beautiful chart. Disney. Oh, look at Disney kicking ass. I hope some of y'all got this. We talked about this being a epic entry right here. And look at this freaking move, y'all. Absolutely beautiful. See, Disney's flipping around, too. They're like trying to change. They're realizing all this woke crap is not the way to make money. Maybe it worked for a second, hot minute, but now, dude, we're pivoting. The pendulum swung too far one way, and now the market's kind of, I think, realizing that. Beautiful. I hope some of y'all got some of that action. And I think that's probably it. One thing I was doing, I opened up I opened up a little tiny account on TradeStation and on the paper account to trade some stuff live. I don't know. I'm just going to play around with it and see what's up. But I did it on here. I bought some, just because I'm doing small accounts, just because I want to like everybody to kind of be able to do it. These are on micros. They're super, super tiny. You can see I just put a few $100 in here or whatever. And so that's kind of cool, maybe. I don't know. And I have a little paper account too that I've been trading on the side. Maybe I can show people that, if you're disciplined, this shit can do very well for you. And I started this account with 100K in it. And so we've almost doubled it already. This is something it's not quick. This is over probably, a couple of years or something like that. I just been swing trading in it. So I trade in it a handful of times, less than 10 a year. So, just trying to get my swing trading skills. It's keeping them tested or something or fresh. I don't know. I'm not even really sure. But maybe if that sounds kind of cool, let me know. Send me a DM or something. Just trying to come up with some different ideas for the channel. So right now, this one's actually live money. This is real money. And so I think I'm going to kind of focus on this one since it is real and just be like, oh, look, man, see, these are tiny contracts. Anyone can do trade. Everyone's got $300. If you don't, then you shouldn't trade. But, anyway, there you go. Let me know what y'all think about that. Other than that, man, I think that's probably it for today. Do a quick show today. Oh, let's go to weed stocks. Let's go do that. They're probably pumping, right? Hold on. Oh, no, they're dumping today. Well, VFF is flat. MJ is a little bit down today. Man. All right. Is this just a little liquidation break for the pump time? Potentially. GTBFFFF is not crashing. This actually looks super good above 12.5. Very nice. No, nothing really going on there yet. Let's see. Auto stocks are probably, oh, wow, all up. Man, missing my boat on some of these. I really want to get long automotive stocks, but I'm waiting for like an entry, and they're setting up to be bullish, man. I really think auto is going to be a great sector over the next few years. Parts, what's parts doing? It's up a little bit. Okay. How about AutoZone is not. All right, that's interesting. And I own this one. I'm hoping this gets squeezing up. I own it from before the squeeze. I don't like to initiate trades generally right there. Y'all know that if you are a fan of the show. All right, nothing too crazy. AI, what's going on in AI land? Ouch. Oh, look at that. C3PO is freaking rallying pretty hard. Very bullish above 32. What's Planeteer doing? Oh, snap. Missed Planeteer. Kind of forgot about it. I wanted to, I mentioned in the video back late last year, I was looking for some dips to buy. Totally missed that. They smashed on earnings. Whoops. Yeah, killed it on that, and it was just moonshot since then. Wow, what a freaking beautiful trade. Adobe, Oracle. Oh, man, Oracle's got the Chrono Cross back on the daily. Sexy above 111. Dude, I mean, it's just so bullish everywhere. It's like almost concerning, but you got to kind of ride it until you can't, I know that sounds dumb, but look at all these stocks are pumping. Yep, Hood. Airbnb, up, Fizz. Oh, man, I missed this one last week. Shit. IPO, everything. Oh, not Carbon. Not. Oh, excuse me. That's hilarious. Look at this big descending triangle target just getting met right now. This voodoo shit works, y'all. You just got to listen to it and not put your emotions on it. That's just what it is. I know it's so hard to do. I know. It's taken me a long time to even get to that point of discipline, and I still catch myself slipping sometimes. That's the funny thing about trading. You can do it for 10 years straight, man, and be very successful, but it only takes a quarter or something to screw up. But yeah, I guess no one cares about green stuff. It's a scam or something, apparently, is what the market's saying. Tesla, surprisingly, is below mega resistance or support. I'm sorry. It is resistance now of $200. Huh. Well, all right, Elon. You're being trash today. Damn, DoorDash just telling everyone to suck it. Dude, are we going into like the next tech bubble kind of shit? I mean, we're kind of already in it seems like, but I don't know. How crazy is that? Anyway, I think that's probably it. Let's see what the Dogelings are doing. Oh, yeah, look at these. They're going to start pumping, boys. Baby Doge, Leash, Dogelon, Akita, Bonk. Yep, Bonk's coming back. Man, those are just like lotto tickets, though. So, yeah, be careful with that. All right, I think that's it, man. I don't really have anything else to add. Mama Bear, just keep being sexy over 48K. That's all you got to do. And it's go time. Same with Ethereum, not 48K, obviously, but just keep above that 24 hundo area. Previous resistance is now support. So keep above that, and it looks very sexy. About 2,700 is the resistance point there. And also for Bitcoin's kind of resistance, next target zone is like mid 50s. This zone between like 44 and like 55 or so is incredibly important. You'll know these red lines have been drawn on my chart for many years, and these are the major pivot points. So we're probably going to chop fest through here. I think the best case for continuation after the halving, which is this line right here, this vertical line, would be to just kind of float between 44 and 54 and just ping pong in there and go sideways as we go through it. And then generally Bitcoin likes to kind of hang out until about 3 to 5 months or so after the halving, and then it starts to run. So, that would put us at what? Late summer or something like that. But yeah, I think that's the best case scenario. And because if this rallies really hard and we're at like 55, 65 before the halving, especially in March, like mid-March, man, I'm going to be real sus on that price action. But let's just wait till then. We don't want to project too much. Just ride the wave, baby. Anyway, much love, guys. I'll see y'all Wednesday. And other than that, that's it. This is No Noiz. I am Z-Rex. Peace.